And let me ask you a question. Do you like answering dumb questions from customers? Well, if the answer is no, I'm going to show you how you can automatically answer 80% of the questions you get with this simple workflow. I'm going to show you how you can automate most of the work, so you just need to click send at the end. So what we have here is a workflow that gets your emails and then check if it needs response or not, sends it to an AI agent which has access to your documentation about your company, and then it's gonna create a draft in your email. So you just need to check your drafts, maybe change them a bit and click send. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to do that from scratch. We're gonna start with a trigger, which is Gmail on receive message. Then we're gonna add the credentials. I'm gonna leave a link to a video that's gonna show you how to get the credentials. Okay, so I'm gonna send an email to myself, and let's fetch a new event. Think it's still not here. Okay, I think that's the one. Yes, that's the one. So just gonna pin it so we can test more. Then I'm gonna set a variable. Then I'm gonna find. So I'm gonna set a variable, and then I'm gonna find the name. And then because we want only the first name, I'm gonna add split by space. Let's test it. And as you can see, we got the first name only. If we just use the from, we're gonna get both names. Also, we need to map the actual email, the text. Then what we do, we're gonna add a text classifier, which is pretty much, we're gonna get the variable here, which is the question. And then we need to add two categories, which are response. And then we need to add the description. I'm gonna leave everything in the resources below so you can just copy and paste it. Actually, let's change to needs response. And then we're gonna add one more category, which is no response or no response needed. Let's test it out. Oh yeah, we need to add a model. So here I'm gonna use OpenAI 4.0 and let's test it. As you can see, we got a result needs response. So if the response is needed, it's gonna go to this branch, and if not, it's gonna go to this one. And because we want to proceed only the emails that need response, we're gonna only use the need response branch. Then we're gonna add an AI agent, and then we're gonna set it up. We're gonna add a prompt. I've already made a simple prompt with a couple of rules. I'm gonna leave everything underneath the video as well. And then we just need to map the question again. Before we can test it, we need to add a model here as well. Again, I will use 4.0. And then one of the last things we need to do is add database. For this, I'm just gonna use docs. We're gonna use documents, then get, and here we need to paste the URL. Let me just show you what the document is. The document is pretty much an example completely generated by ChatGPT. It has information about search engine, content marketing, web development, also some contact information, working hours, and pretty much some information about the company. Okay, so let's test it out. As you can see, it answered the questions with quite a general answer. So now I'm gonna add a link to the document and test again. So as you can see, we got a draft with the scheduling link, which I changed. I actually had to make some changes to the prompt because it sent actually had to do some change. Actually had to make some changes on the prompt, which I included this last line because it sent the link plus something else which didn't work well with Gmail. So in the end, that's what we're gonna get. And when you send it, you should get it as a hyperlink. And as you can see, this is the result that we get. I'm gonna leave the whole workflow in the resources. You can add it by clicking on the three dots and then import from file. So that's it. If you want to work with me, I'm gonna also leave a link below. schedule a call and we can talk about your project and how it can help you. If you found the video helpful, just leave a like, leave a comment with what you want to see next, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.